How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Southern Swells up in this piece in the form of Nelson. We've got Nelson here. Yeah. It's kind of weird because it's like a, tropical flowers and whatnot, and it kind of makes sense with Nelson, but the way they have it worded that Nelson, we've got Nelson here, reminds me of those old kind of like newspaper barkers. I'm not going to try to imitate it, that 1920s guy that does that, kind of call. I'd sound like an asshole doing it, so... Well, I'm going to sound like an asshole anyway, so I should do it. But I'm not going to. But anyway, we're going to dive into this sucker, see what she's got. She's an India Pale Ale, obviously Nelson-based. This comes courtesy of my boy Carson. And let me see if I can find a little bit of deets on this sucker. I don't know who does their printing, but you need to find new printers. Man, the printing's fucking whack on here. 6% alcohol by volume. Okay, like the lettering, you can barely read it. So either their printer sucks, or whoever's doing the art is like sending it over as like a raterized file or something. I don't know, but yeah. Southern Swells, you got to get your print on point, man. It's not hard to get sharp lettering. I do that shit all day, so that's what I'm talking about. But I actually do like the label just in general. Who doesn't want to see beautiful flowers and beers? There you go. I mean, she looks like a nice, rich, sunny. Sunny is the word here. Sunny hazy. I mean, talk about Nelson, talk about tropical fruit, you're talking about brightness, you're talking about summer, you're talking about Florida. That's kind of how this beer looks. Sprightly, young, energetic. Not like this guy. Let's get a nose. Yeah, I mean, this is every square inch of tropical fruit in here. It is a vibrant fruit medley. You're getting guava and mangoes and kiwi and all those vibrant kind of tropical fruits. You're getting in here with this nice green on the other end of things. It smells like it's going to be sweet, but not even close to being too sweet. I mean, this smells like a balls at a wall, cranked to 11, Spinal Tap level tropical fruit bomb, son. It's 2 suns already. We're just going to dive in, because that's all you got. That's really good. That's really good. It doesn't... It's vibrant. I shouldn't say it doesn't, but it's not like a 2x4 to the face of huge tropical hops, but it's very, very vibrant. And I actually like it this way more than if it was like a little bit more vibrant. I think it's a little bit more reserved. It's 6 and change, or is it 6 on a button? I forget what I said already. 6 on the button, so it's not a big beer to begin with, and it's drinking at its appropriate kind of weight class. Those tropical fruits are there. They're big. They're vibrant. They're aggressive enough to really be the most obvious star of the show, but it doesn't get like overdone. It doesn't get overly crazy. Comes off very organic, very much like a tropical fruit juice medley, but not like in a way that you can't really pick out any of the flavors and you just kind of say that for the sake of saying it in conversation, or to kind of try to describe a beer. It is that mango. It is that melon. It is that kind of kiwi. It is those tropical fruits. And they're readily apparent individually, but they're all in unison, all in balance, so it works out really well. That green thing didn't really get much bigger, if not shrank a little bit in the taste. Still there. Adds a little bit of kind of balance to that sweetness of that fruit juiciness. You get a little bit of green, kind of bittering, nothing too crazy, but it's quite nice. And the coolest part about this is it starts sweet, opens up into that big fruit juicy thing, just kind of finishes a little bit dry, which is kind of the best part of these beers when they do that. Yeah, that's delicious. I love Southern Swells. I've loved them since I started getting their stuff from Carson, and just to see how they've grown leaps and bounds in every facet of their game, from their mixed culture game to their stouts to their barrel-aged beers to their hazies. I mean, each time I get one, I'm more and more impressed with what they do. I'm a fan. Yeah, I can't wait to go down there, chug a bunch of beers with Carson, chug a bunch of beers with Ralph, hang out at Southern Swells, get all shitty, because that's going to happen eventually, if the world still exists and Florida doesn't float in the ocean because of coronavirus. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better, like lower-ish ABV kind of IPAs that I've had. Absolutely. I mean, this is the stuff that I really dig. Give me enough impact to really get me all hot and bothered, while at the same time being drinkable enough to where I can crush this can with no problem whatsoever. Value and availability, no idea. Carson, let us know what's what. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you just like really well done haze, that's what this is. You got a little bit of bitter and that fruit juice is over the top, but it's distinctful. It's not overly sweet. And that little bit of dryness on the finish just kind of caps a really well made hazy for me. This is up there. This is very close to Mount Rushmore status for me, and I'm just pumped that I got to try it. So thank you very much, Carson. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little hazy right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.